We all understand the type of climate that we're dealing with. We're dealing with multiple offer situations.
I'd love to know sort of what's your why? What makes you tick? Why are you so successful?
Have a dialogue with your lawyer. Have a dialogue with your agent.
Both sort of passionate about sort of what we do.
Again, vet your agent to make sure that they're experienced and they're local. I like that idea.
No excuse to miss it on Saturdays from 8 to 9.
That's right.
WBZ.
And now, the show that gives you the latest and most relevant housing market news. Real Estate Radio Boston with financial expert Rick Shearer and legal professional Ali Alavi.
I know you do a lot of listings in the Charlestown and Boston market. What are you looking for when you're seeing these 10, 15 offers come in on a property? Is it always top dollar that you're advising your sellers to take, or what are you looking for as a top listing agent?
Well, I think you're looking for a buyer who's going to be cooperative, who's going to work with you, and who's really not going to give you a lot of problems. Who's going to give you a nice, quick, easy transaction. So I think that's the big thing that you're looking for.
So it's not always top dollar. It's there's other things that you guys are going to take into account.
No, but I think when you get a competitive bidding situation where you have an 8-9 offers, there's usually one offer that's head and shoulders above the rest, and that offer usually has very few contingencies on it. It's the person who wants it.
But let's face it. I mean, obviously, it's risk assessment as far as where you're concerned, and the advice that you offer to your clients, right? I mean, you want to be able to get them to the finish line,
right?
Right. So it's risk assessment. How much of a risk is this particular buyer? Because you're taking the property off the market for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So you're saying, all right, how likely it is that this particular borrower is going to, or buyer is going to get to the finish line. I'm assuming that's what you're going through, and that's the discussion you're having.
Yeah, and we really have to vet people before we sign the offer, because once you sign the offer as a seller, you lose a lot of your leverage. So we want to get everything that you want as a seller before you sign that offer. You don't want to go back and try to negotiate the date or anything like that, and you want to do your due diligence, before you sign the offer. Because
some of the things that I'm seeing lately, and I'm sure you are as well, Rick. I'm sure you're seeing it as well. A lot of the offers that are coming through, there's these heartfelt letters that are associated with these offers talking about how we're a newlywed couple, we're about to have a child, so on and so forth. Do you think that is an effective strategy?
Sometimes they work.
Sometimes they work?
Sometimes they work, and you never know. I think that they can't hurt, and they might help. So I think if you really love that property, I think you just got to throw everything you have at it. And I tell people, I do it myself with my buyers.
And there's two things that you could sort of step it up a little bit more. I told the client that was looking in Melrose, multiple offer situation, go take your kid, go take your husband, go stand in front of the house and do a video in front of the house about how much you love that house, and they see little Johnny running around a little bit, and I mean, that's stepping it up. And I'll even go one step further, is trying to get the listing agent. This happened twice on a really good agent that both Ali and I work with, where she's gone and presented the offer to the sellers with the listing agent there, with their permission, of course, but have gotten both deals that they've allowed her to get in front of the sellers and present. You got to put all the stops right now. It's nuts.
I really like that. That's very creative. Chris, what are some of the additional strategies that you employ with your buyer clients to get their offers head and shoulders above the rest?
Well, it's about setting buyers' expectations that you're probably not going to get your first offer you put in is probably not going to be accepted, just because it takes a lot of chutzpah to pull the trigger to go way over the asking price. So I tell people you just need to take time, and I saw that's really it. It's kind of time and experience to pull the trigger. It could take anywhere from 6 to 10 offers before we get the place that you really want. But I tell people, once you walk through the door, you know.
Okay, so for our listeners that don't know, essentially you can contact Mass Save.
Yep.
You set up an energy efficiency audit of your home.
Yep.
It could be a condo, it could be a multifamily, it could be a house.
Yep.
And it roughly takes a couple of hours. You get an energy specialist that's going to come through and go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. They give you a report. They make certain recommendations. What's the catch?
So there is no catch. I mean, the big thing that a lot of people don't realize, if you look at the breakdown on your electric bill, right? So every ratepayer in the state actually pays into this program,
right?
So it's a no-brainer to
and you got to do it. You want lights, you want electricity, you got to pay into this,
right?
So if you're not using it,
right, there's no opt out. I mean, even once you've had the assessment, you're still paying into it. It's just part of the fixed rate for your electric bill. But I mean, there's no catch. I mean, the assessment is free. We come in, we offer free energy efficient light bulbs at the visit. So we will replace as many bulbs as you have in the house. We give you a report that gives you all sorts of recommendations for things like weatherization upgrades, air sealing, insulation, weather stripping doors, as well as mechanical and appliance upgrades, heating system, hot water heater, fridge. We just introduced a new rebate for washing machines, which people are getting pretty excited about.
What's the incentive just, for the washing
Yeah, for
machines?
washing machines, it's $350 for a new washing machine if your existing one qualifies.
So how does it qualify?
So the existing washer has to be a top loader with an agitator. Now that's the center column thing that twirls the clothes around.
Interesting.
And there's a lot of those out there. So
there is. Yeah.
What you're saying is and now what happens
my
with
mom has one.
Yeah.
She definitely does. What happens with the old one? Do you guys take that away? Is it up to the homeowner?
No, yeah. So as part of the rebate, the appliance delivery, whoever that may be, Sears or whatever, they would take the old one away as part of it.
Now, Jack, you are known for luxury down on the Cape. You are the go-to for many people, wealthy people who are looking to buy oceanfront and buy beautiful, beautiful homes on the Cape. So much that you've got a couple of books out. And what we're going to do in a couple minutes is we're going to be giving away some of Jack's books as well. So stay tuned for that. But you're an author. I've seen you speak out in California at a sales mastery event that our industry goes to. So you're a speaker. You're an author. You know luxury. And so what I wanted to do is take a couple of minutes to allow our listeners to take what the people who really know real estate, and a lot of people made their money with real estate.
Yeah, these are millionaires.
Yeah, What are they doing that could help the guys like me and Ali who want to buy houses here locally?
Awesome. Let's do it.
Go for it. So what are you seeing? What are the main things that stand out in your mind, the things that you write about in your books that could help the everyday guy?
Right. Well, first, number one, wealthy people treat the purchase and sales of real estate like a business. They don't do any separation there. So whereas people in lower price ranges might decide to, it's time to buy a house, I think I'll call my wife's cousin's best friend's friend who just got their license 2 weeks ago, because they see real estate agents as toll takers on the get your home sold highway or the buy a home highway. So basically, let me find an agent who can take that toll. I'll try to get one who will take the lowest toll possible, and I'll get a better purchase or a better sale. Wealthy people know that real estate agents are value adders. Whether you're buying real estate or selling real estate, a great agent will bring more value to the proposition.
How so?
Well, when you're selling a property, an experienced real estate agent who really has a system and knows what they're doing will get you the top of the market. People understand that real estate sells for fair market value. Most sellers, for example, think that fair market value is defined as a number that's carved in granite. No matter which agent they hire, they're going to get that number that's carved in granite. Wealthy people know that, no. Fair market value is defined as a number that's somewhere within a 2 to 4 point range. And if I hire the right agent, I'm going to get the higher end of that 2 to 4 point range. So
you've hammered this a couple of times. You've got to find the right agent. I think you'll agree, and Chris, you'll probably agree. The barrier to entry to become a real estate agent is fairly low.
It's kind of low.
It's fine. It's really low.
In fact, I read that it's more difficult in Massachusetts to get a hairdresser license than it is to get a real estate license.
Not if they're working on my hair.
Yeah.
So I love that point, is work with a professional. There are many real estate agents out there, but you need to find someone who is going to walk you through the process and not just sit you in the back of the car and tour you around.
You treat it like a business. Now, if you're a business person, you're going to hire someone, you do an interview. It's a job interview. So if you're going to hire a real estate agent, whether you're going to hire a buyer agent or a selling agent, you want to interview them like you're hiring a person to work for you. Because guess what? You are hiring a person to work for you.
Right.
You're not hiring a toll taker.
Love it.
You're hiring a value adder. How long have you been in business? How many properties have you sold on my market? Do you work full-time or part-time? Who's going to show my property? Sometimes you hire an agent, you never see them again, ever.
Right.
Other people show their property. You have a right to know who's going to be showing my property, who's going to be taking me around. Tell me about your marketing plan. Are you proactive or passive in your marketing for my real estate? What can I expect when my property out on the market? How do you do staging or do you do market preparation? I think there's a big difference.